the initiative of rejuvenating springs in the rural area where the communities mostly depend on springs for drinking.
Here do depend on springs for.
The Government of India and the state governments in the Himalayan region have recognized the importance and the issues facing springs due to climate change, and therefore a number of initiatives have been started. What the Government of India is now proposing is that to have a national level program for rejuvenating the Himalayan springs. The Niti Aayog of the Government of India, earlier the Planning Commission, they have now proposed this program, and the Ministry of Water Resources is drawing up this national level program, which will be a comprehensive program looking at the entire Himalayas, looking at the research dimensions of it, the implementation part of it, and also the monitoring and evaluation of how this spring recharge work is happening.
You come to the Himalayas and you see the same rocks which have done that, which have dipped, which are in a very different form. And therefore you begin to wonder how the springs in the Western Ghats and the Himalayan system would be different. And they would have to be different. Because if spring water is controlled by the underlying geology, and if the geology of the two big mountain systems in India are so different or is so different, then obviously the behavior of spring water in these two systems is going to be very different.
Nagaland and the villages have been dependent on the springs for centuries. But in the last about 30 years, we have had a little good time because government has brought the pipe water supply from the mountains to the habitations, various habitations, and then people are getting water supply. But in the recent past, with the climate change, things are getting difficult. And we may have to go back to the spring waters that we have used. We are very fond of saying in time immemorial. And that is the fear and the danger that I foresee. And in the midst of all the climate change, I don't know sometimes whether we are a little bit late in discussing about Springshed. It's a new concept. I have started hearing about this from 2013. I don't know whether Mr. Himanshu will say that it's older than that. And people are just getting acquainted with the concept. But it is a kind of a new concept for all of us.
And the issues related to it. Himanshu will definitely speak about this, but let me also briefly touch